Shabbat Shalom from Hong Kong. Thank you so much for stopping by to follow along. I am Trish. All praise and glory to the Most High Yah, Yahweh, Yahuwah, in the name of the Son, Yahweh Shai, Yahusha HaMashiach. Thank you for allowing me this time to read the scriptures, and thank you to the Most High Yah for his mercy and for his blessings, and may this be an honor to him. We are in the book of Jasher, Yashar, chapter 55. And it came to pass after this that Yaakov said, I will go and see my son in Mitzrayim, and will then come back to the land of Canaan, of which Elohim had spoken unto Abraham. For I cannot leave the land of my birthplace. Behold, the word of Yahuwah came unto him, saying, Go down to Mitzrayim with all your household, and remain there. Fear not to go down to Mitzrayim, for I will there make you a great nation. And Yaakov said within himself, I will go and see my son, whether the fear of his Elohim is yet in his heart amidst all the inhabitants of Mitzrayim. And Yahuwah said unto Yaakov, Fear not about Yosef, for he still retains his integrity to serve me, as will seem good in your sight. And Yaakov rejoiced exceedingly concerning his son. At that time Yaakov commanded his sons and household to go to Mitzrayim according to the word of Yahuwah unto them. And Yaakov rose up with his sons and all his household, and he went out from the land of Canaan, from Beersheba, with joy and gladness of heart. And they went to the land of Mitzrayim. And it came to pass, when they came near Mitzrayim, Yaakov sent Yehuda before him to Yosef, that he might show him a situation in Mitzrayim. And Yehuda did according to the word of his father, and he hastened and ran and came to Yosef. And they assigned for them a place in the land of Goshen for all his household. And Yehuda returned and came along the road to his father. And Yosef harnessed the chariot, and he assembled all his mighty men and his servants and all the officers of Mitzrayim, in order to go and meet his father Yaakov. And Yosef's mandate was proclaimed in Mitzrayim, saying, All that do not go to meet Yaakov shall die. And on the next day, Yosef went forth with all Mitzrayim, a great and mighty host, all dressed in garments of fine linen and purple, and with instruments of silver and gold, and with their instruments of war with them. And they all went to meet Yaakov with all sorts of musical instruments, with drums and timbrels, strewing myrrh and aloes all along the road. And they all went after this fashion, and the earth shook at their shouting. And all the women of Mitzrayim went upon the roofs of Mitzrayim, and upon the walls to meet Yaakov. And upon the head of Yosef was Pharaoh's regal crown, for Pharaoh had sent it unto him to put on at that time of his going to meet his father. And when Yosef came within 50 cubits of his father, he alighted from the chariot, and he walked toward his father. And when all the officers of Mitzrayim and her nobles saw that Yosef had gone on foot toward his father, they also alighted and walked on foot toward Yaakov. And when Yaakov approached the camp of Yosef, Yaakov observed the camp that was coming toward him with Yosef, and it gratified him, and Yaakov was astonished at it. And Yaakov said unto Yehuda, Who is that man whom I see in the camp of Mitzrayim, dressed in kingly robes, with a very red garment upon him, and a royal crown upon his head? Who has alighted from his chariot, and is coming toward us? And Yehuda answered his father, saying, He is your son, Yosef, the king. And Yaakov rejoiced in seeing the glory of his son. And Yosef came nigh unto his father, and he bowed to his father. And all the men of the camp bowed to the ground with him before Yaakov. And behold, Yaakov ran and hastened to his son Yosef, and fell upon his neck, and kissed him, and they wept. And Yosef also embraced his father, and kissed him, and they wept, and all the people of Mitzrayim wept with them. And Yaakov said unto Yosef, Now I will die cheerfully after I have seen your face, that you are still living and with glory. And the sons of Yaakov and their women and their children and their servants and all the household of Yaakov wept exceedingly with Yosef. And they kissed him and wept greatly with him. And Yosef and all his people returned afterward home to Mitzrayim. And Yaakov and his sons and all the children of his household came with Yosef to Mitzrayim. And Yosef placed them in the best part of Mitzrayim, in the land of Goshen. And Yosef said unto his father and unto his brethren, I will go up and tell Pharaoh, saying, My brethren and my father's household and all belonging to them have come unto me. And behold, they are in the land of Goshen. And Yosef did so and took from his brethren Reuben, Yashar, Zebulun, and his brother Benjamin. And he placed them before Pharaoh. And Yosef spoke unto Pharaoh, saying, My brethren, and my father's household, and all belonging to them, together with their flocks and cattle, have come unto me from the land of Canaan, to sojourn in Mitzrayim, for the famine was sore upon them. And Pharaoh said unto Yosef, Place your father and brethren in the best part of the land, withhold not from them all that is good, and cause them to eat of the fat of the land. And Yosef answered, saying, Behold, I have stationed them in the land of Goshen, for they are shepherds. Therefore let them remain in Goshen to feed their flocks apart from the Mitzrayim. And Pharaoh said unto Yosef, Do with your brethren all that they shall say unto you. And the sons of Yaakov bowed down to Pharaoh, and they went forth from him in peace. And Yosef afterward brought his father before Pharaoh. And Yaakov came and bowed down to Pharaoh. And Yaakov blessed Pharaoh, and he then went out. And Yaakov and all his sons and all his household dwelt in the land of Goshen. In the second year, that is in the 130th year of the life of Yaakov, Yosef maintained his father and his brethren and all his father's household with bread according to their little ones. All the days of the famine they lacked nothing. And Yosef gave unto them the best part of the whole land. The best of Mitzrayim had they all the days of Yosef. And Yosef also gave unto them and unto the whole of his father's household clothes and garments year by year. And the sons of Yaakov remained securely in Mitzrayim all the days of their brother. And Yaakov always ate at Yosef's table. Yaakov and his sons did not leave Yosef's table day or night, besides what Yaakov's children consumed in their houses. And all Mitzrayim ate bread during the days of the famine from the house of Yosef, for all the Mitzrayim sold all belonging to them on account of the famine. And Yosef purchased all the lands and fields of Mitzrayim for bread on the account of Pharaoh. And Yosef supplied all Mitzrayim with bread all the days of the famine. And Yosef collected all the silver and gold that came unto him for the grain which they bought throughout the land. And he accumulated much gold and silver, besides an immense quantity of onyx stones, bdellium, and valuable garments, which they brought unto Yosef from every part of the land when their money was spent. And Yosef took all the silver and gold that came into his hand, about 72 talents of gold and silver, and also onyx stones and bdellium in great abundance. And Yosef went and concealed them in 4 parts. And he concealed 1 part in the wilderness near the Red Sea, and 1 part by the river Parath. And the 3rd and 4th part he concealed in the desert opposite to the wilderness of Persia and Madai. And he took part of the gold and silver that was left and gave it unto all his brothers and unto all his father's household, and unto all the women of his father's household. And the rest he brought to the house of Pharaoh, about 20 talents of gold and silver. And Yosef gave all the gold and silver that was left unto Pharaoh, and Pharaoh placed it in the treasury. And the days of the famine ceased after that in the land. And they sowed and reaped in the whole land, and they obtained their usual quantity year by year. They lacked nothing. And Yosef dwelt securely in Mitzrayim, and the whole land was under his advice. And his father and all his brethren dwelt in the land of Goshen, and took possession of it. And Yosef was very aged, advanced in days, and his 2 sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, remained constantly in the house of Yaakov, together with the children of the sons of Yaakov with their brethren, to learn the ways of Yahuwah and his Torah. And Yaakov and his sons dwelt in the land of Mitzrayim, in the land of Goshen. And they took possession in it, and they were fruitful and multiplied in it. Chapter 56. And Yaakov lived in the land of Mitzrayim 17 years. And the days of Yaakov and the years of his life were 147 years. At that time, Yaakov was attacked with that illness of which he died. And he sent and called for his son Yosef from Mitzrayim. And Yosef his son came from Mitzrayim. And Yosef came unto his father. And Yaakov said unto Yosef and unto his sons, Behold, I die, and the Elohim of your ancestors will visit you, and bring you back to the land, which Yahuwah swore to give unto you and unto your children after you. Now, therefore, when I am dead, bury me in the cave which is in Machpelah, in Hebron, in the land of Canaan, near my ancestors. And Yaakov made his sons swear to bury him in Machpelah, in Hebron. And his sons swore unto him concerning this thing. And he commanded them, saying, Serve Yahuwah Elohim, for he who delivered your fathers will also deliver you from all trouble. And Yaakov said, Call all your children unto me. And all the children of Yaakov's sons came and sat before him. And Yaakov blessed them. And he said unto them, Yahuwah Elohim of your fathers shall grant you 1,000 times as much and bless you. And may he give you the blessing of your father Abraham. And all the children of Yaakov's sons went forth on that day after he had blessed them. And on the next day Yaakov again called for his sons. And they all assembled and came to him, and sat before him. And Yaakov on that day blessed his sons before his death. Each man did he bless according to his blessing. Behold, it is written in the Cepher of the Torah of Yahuwah, appertaining to Yasharel. And Yaakov said unto Yehuda, I know, my son, that you are a mighty man for your brethren. Reign over them, and your sons shall reign over their sons forever. Only teach your sons the bow, and all the weapons of war, in order that they may fight the battles of their brother who will rule over his enemies. And Yaakov again commanded his sons on that day, saying, Behold, I shall be this day gathered unto my people. Carry me up from Mitzrayim, and bury me in the cave of Machpelah, as I have commanded you. Howbeit, take heed, I pray you, that none of your sons carry me, only yourselves. And this is the manner you shall do unto me, when you carry my body, to go with it to the land of Canaan, to bury me. Yehuda, Yashar, and Zebulun shall carry my coffin at the eastern side. Reuben, Shimon, and Gad at the south. Ephraim, Manasseh, and Benjamin at the west. Dan, Asher, and Naphtali at the north. Let not Levi carry with you, for he and his sons will carry the ark of the covenant of Yahuwah with Yasharel in the camp. Neither let Yosef, my son, carry, for as a king, so let his glory be. Howbeit, Ephraim and Manasseh shall be in their stead. Thus shall you do unto me when you carry me away. Do not neglect anything of all that I command you. And it shall come to pass when you do this unto me, that Yahuwah will remember you favorably, and your children after you forever. And you, my sons, honor each his brother and his relative, and command your children and your children's children after you to serve Yahuwah Elohim of your ancestors all the days, in order that you may prolong your days in the land, you and your children's children forever. When you do what is good and upright in the sight of Yahuwah Elohim, to go in all his ways. And you, Yosef, my son, forgive, I pray you, the wrongs of your brethren and all their misdeeds in the injury that they heaped upon you, for Elohim intended it for you and your children's benefit. And, O my son, leave not your brethren to the inhabitants of Mitzrayim, neither hurt their feelings. For behold, I consign them to the hand of Elohim, and in your hand to guard them from the Mitzrayim. And the sons of Yaakov answered their father, saying, O our father, all that you have commanded us, so will we do. May Elohim only be with us. And Yaakov said unto his sons, So may Elohim be with you when you guard all his ways. Turn not from his ways, either to the right or the left, in performing what is good and upright in his sight. For I know that many and grievous troubles will befall you in the latter days in the land. Yea, your children and children's children only serve Yahuwah, and he will save you from all trouble. And it shall come to pass when you shall go after Elohim to serve him, and will teach your children after you, and your children's children to know Yahuwah, then will Yahuwah raise up unto you and your children a servant from amongst your children, and Yahuwah will deliver you through his hand from all affliction, and bring you out of Mitzrayim, and bring you back to the land of your fathers, to inherit it securely. And Yaakov ceased commanding his sons, and he drew his feet into the bed. He died, and was gathered to his people. And Yosef fell upon his father, and he cried out and wept over him, and he kissed him. And he called out in a bitter voice, and he said, "O my father, my father." And his sons' women and all his household came and fell upon Yaakov. And they wept over him, and cried in a very loud voice concerning Yaakov. And all the sons of Yaakov rose up together, and they tore their garments. And they all put sackcloth upon their loins, and they fell upon their faces, and they cast dust upon their heads toward the heavens. And the thing was told unto Asenath, Yosef's woman. And she rose up and put on a sack, and she with all the Mitzrayith women with their care, with her came and mourned and wept for Yaakov. And all the people of Mitzrayim who knew Yaakov came all on that day when they heard this thing. And all Mitzrayim wept for many days. And also from the land of Canaan did the women come unto Mitzrayim when they heard that Yaakov was dead. And they wept for him in Mitzrayim for 70 days. And it came to pass after this that Yosef commanded his servants, the doctors, to embalm his father with myrrh and frankincense and all manner of incense and perfume. And the doctors embalmed Yaakov as Yosef had commanded them. And all the people of Mitzrayim and the elders and all the inhabitants of the land of Goshen wept and mourned over Yaakov. And all his sons and the children of his household lamented and mourned over their father Yaakov many days. And after the days of his weeping had passed away, at the end of 70 days, Yosef said unto Pharaoh, I will go up and bury my father in the land of Canaan, as he made me swear, and then I will return. And Pharaoh sent Yosef, saying, Go up and bury your father, as he said, as he made you swear. And Yosef rose up with all his brethren to go to the land of Canaan, to bury their father Yaakov, as he had commanded them. And Pharaoh commanded that it should be proclaimed throughout Mitzrayim, saying, Whosoever goes not up with Yosef and his brethren to the land of Canaan to bury Yaakov shall die. And all Mitzrayim heard of Pharaoh's proclamation, and they all rose up together, and all the servants of Pharaoh and the elders of his house, and all the elders of the land of Mitzrayim went up with Yosef. And all the officers and nobles of Pharaoh went up as the servants of Yosef. And they went to bury Yaakov in the land of Canaan. And the sons of Yaakov carried the coffin upon which he lay, according to all that their father commanded them. So did his sons unto him. And the coffin was of pure gold, and it was inlaid round about with onyx stones and bdellium. And the covering of the coffin was gold woven work, joined with threads, and over them were hooks of onyx stones and bdellium. And Yosef placed upon the head of his father Yaakov a large golden crown, and he put a golden scepter in his hand. And they surrounded the coffin, as was the custom of kings during their lives. And all the troops of Mitzrayim went before him in this array. At first, all the mighty men of Pharaoh, and the mighty men of Yosef, and after them the rest of the inhabitants of Mitzrayim. And they were all girded with swords, and equipped with coats of mail, and the trappings of war were upon them. And all the weepers and mourners went at a distance opposite to the coffin, going and weeping and lamenting. And the rest of the people went after the coffin. And Yosef and his household went together near the coffin, barefooted and weeping. And the rest of Yosef's servants went around him. Each man had his ornaments upon him, and they were all armed with their weapons of war. And 50 of Yaakov's servants went in front of the coffin. And they strewed along the road myrrh and aloes and all manner of perfume. And all the sons of Yaakov that carried the coffin walked upon the perfumery. And the servants of Yaakov went before them, strewing the perfume along the road. And Yosef went up with a heavy camp, and they did after this manner every day until they reached the land of Canaan. And they came to the threshing floor of Atad, which was on the other side of the Yarden. And they mourned an exceeding great and heavy mourning in that place. And all the kings of Canaan heard of this thing, and they all went forth, each man from his house, 31 kings of Canaan. And they all came with their men to mourn and weep over Yaakov. And all these kings beheld Yaakov's coffin, and behold, Yosef's crown was upon it. And they also put their crowns upon the coffin, and encircled it with crowns. And all these kings made in that place a great and heavy mourning with the sons of Yaakov and Mitzrayim over Yaakov. For all the kings of Canaan knew the valor of Yaakov and his sons. And the report reached Esau, saying, Yaakov died in Mitzrayim, and his sons and all Mitzrayim were conveying him to the land of Canaan to bury him. And Esau heard this thing, and he was dwelling in Mount Seir. And he rose up with his sons and all his people and all his household, a people exceedingly great. And they came to mourn and weep over Yaakov. And it came to pass, when Esau came, he mourned for his brother Yaakov. And all Mitzrayim and all Canaan again rose up and mourned a great mourning with Esau over Yaakov in that place. And Yosef and his brethren brought their father Yaakov from that place. And they went to Hebron to bury Yaakov in the cave by his fathers. And they came unto Kiryat Arba to the cave. And as they came, Esau stood with his sons against Yosef and his brethren as a hindrance to the cave, saying, Yaakov shall not be buried therein, for it belongs to us and to our father. And Yosef and his brethren heard the words of Esau's sons, and they were exceedingly angry. And Yosef approached unto Esau, saying, What is this thing which they have spoken? Surely my father Yaakov bought it from you for great riches after the death of Yitzhak, now 25 years ago. And also all the land of Canaan he bought from you and from your sons, and your seed after you. And Yaakov bought it for his sons and all his seed after him for an inheritance forever. And why do you speak these things this day? And Esau answered, saying, You speak falsely and utter lies. For I sold not anything belonging to me in all this land, as you say. Neither did my brother Yaakov buy anything belonging to me in this land. And Esau spoke these things in order to deceive Yosef with his words. For Esau knew that Yosef was not present in those days when Esau sold all belonging to him in the land of Canaan to Yaakov. And Yosef said unto Esau, Surely my father inserted these things with you in the record of purchase, and testified the record with witnesses. And behold, it is with us in Mitzrayim. And Esau answered, saying unto him, Bring the record. All that you will find in the record, so will we do. And Yosef called unto Naphtali his brother, and he said, Hasten quickly, stay not, and run, I pray you, to Mitzrayim, and bring all the records, the record of the purchase, the sealed record, and the open record, and also all the first records in which all the transactions of the birthright are written. Fetch you. And you shall bring them unto us hither, that we may know from them all the words of Esau and his sons which they spoke this day. And Naphtali hearkened to the voice of Yosef, and he hastened and ran to go down to Mitzrayim. And Naphtali was lighter on foot than any of the stags that were upon the wilderness, for he would go upon ears of grain without crushing them. And when Esau saw that Naphtali had gone to fetch the records, he and his sons increased their resistance against the cave. And Esau and all his people rose up against Yosef and his brethren to battle. And all the sons of Yaakov and the people of Mitzrayim fought with Esau and his men. And the sons of Esau and his people were smitten before the sons of Yaakov. And the sons of Yaakov slew of Esau's people 40 men. And Shushim, the son of Dan, the son of Yaakov, was at that time with Yaakov's sons. But he was about 100 cubits distant from the place of battle, for he remained with the children of Yaakov's sons by Yaakov's coffin to guard it. And Shushiim was dumb and deaf. Still, he understood the voice of consternation amongst the men. And he asked, saying, Why do you not bury the dead? And what is this great consternation? And they answered him with the words of Esau and his sons. And he ran to Esau in the midst of the battle, and he slew Esau with a sword, and he cut off his head. And it sprang to a distance, and Esau fell amongst the people of the battle. And when Shushiim did this thing, the sons of Yaakov prevailed over the sons of Esau. And the sons of Yaakov buried their father Yaakov by force in the cave, and the sons of Esau beheld it. And Yaakov was buried in Hebron in the cave of Machpelah, which Abraham had bought from the sons of Heth for the possession of a burial place. And he was buried in very costly garments. And no king had such honor paid him as Joseph paid unto his father at his death, for he buried him with great honor, like unto the burial of kings. And Joseph and his brethren made a mourning of 7 days for their father. Chapter 57. And it was after this that the sons of Esau waged war with the sons of Yaakov. And the sons of Esau fought with the sons of Yaakov in Hebron. And Esau was still lying dead and not buried. And the battle was heavy between them. And the sons of Esau were smitten before the sons of Yaakov. And the sons of Yaakov slew of the sons of Esau 80 men. And not one died of the people of the sons of Yaakov. And the hand of Joseph prevailed over all the people of the sons of Esau. And he took Cepher, the son of Eliphaz, the son of Esau, and 50 of his men captive. And he bound them with the chains of iron, and gave them into the hand of his servants to bring them to Mitzrayim. And it came to pass, when the sons of Yaakov had taken Cepher and his people captive, all those that remained were greatly afraid of their lives from the house of Esau, lest they should also be taken captive. And they all fled with Eliphaz, the son of Esau, and his people, with Esau's body. And they went on their road to Mount Seir. And they came unto Mount Seir, and they buried Esau in Seir. But they had not brought his head with them to Seir, for it was buried in that place where the battle had been, in Hebron. And it came to pass, when the sons of Esau had fled from before the sons of Yaakov, the sons of Yaakov pursued them unto the borders of Seir. But they did not slay a single man from amongst them when they pursued them. For Esau's body, which they carried with them, excited their confusion. So they fled, and the sons of Yaakov turned back from them and came up to the place where their brethren were in Hebron. And they remained there on that day, and on the next day, until they rested from the battle. And it came to pass, on the third day they assembled all the sons of Seir, the Hori, and they assembled all the children of the east, a multitude of people like the sand of the sea. And they went and came down to Mitzrayim to fight with Joseph and his brethren, in order to deliver their brethren. And Joseph and all the sons of Yaakov heard that the sons of Esau and the children of the east had come upon them to battle in order to deliver their brethren. And Joseph and his brethren and the strong men of Mitzrayim went forth and fought in the city of Ramses. And Joseph and his brethren dealt out a tremendous blow amongst the sons of Esau and the children of the east. And they slew of them 600,000 men, and they slew amongst them all the mighty men of the children of Seir, the Hori. There were only a few of them left. And they slew also a great many of the children of the east, and of the children of Esau. And Eliphaz, the son of Esau, and the children of the east, all fled before Joseph and his brethren. And Joseph and his brethren pursued them until they came unto Succoth. And they yet slew of them in Succoth 30 men, and the rest escaped. And they fled each to his city. And Joseph and his brethren and the mighty men of Mitzrayim turned back from them with joy and cheerfulness of heart, for they had smitten all their enemies. And Cepher, the son of Eliphaz, and his men were still slaves in Mitzrayim to the sons of Yaakov, and their pains increased. And when the sons of Esau and the sons of Seir returned to their land, the sons of Seir saw that they had all fallen into the hands of the sons of Yaakov. and the people of Mitzrayim on account of the battle of the sons of Esau. And the sons of Seir said unto the sons of Esau, You have seen, and therefore you know that this camp was on your account, and not one mighty man or an adept in war remains. Now therefore, go forth from our land, go from us to the land of Canaan, to the land of the dwelling of your fathers. Wherefore shall your children inherit the effects of our children in latter days? And the children of Esau would not listen to the children of Seir, and the children of Seir considered to make war with them. And the children of Esau sent secretly to Angeas, king of Africa, the same is Dinhabah, saying, Send unto us some of your men, and let them come unto us. And we will fight together with the children of Seir, the Hori, for they have resolved to fight with us to drive us away from the land. And Angeas, king of Dinhabah, did so, for he was in those days friendly to the children of Esau. And Angeas sent 500 valiant infantry to the children of Esau, and 800 cavalry. And the children of Seir sent unto the children of the east, and unto the children of Midian, saying, You have seen what the children of Esau have done unto us, upon whose account we were almost all destroyed, in their battle with the sons of Yaakov. Now therefore, come unto us and assist us, and we will fight them together. And we will drive them from the land, and be avenged of the cause of our brethren who died for their sakes in their battle with their brethren, the sons of Yaakov. And all the children of the east listened to the children of Seir, and they came unto them about 800 men with drawn swords. And the children of Esau fought with the children of Seir at that time in the wilderness of Paran. And the children of Seir prevailed then over the sons of Esau. And the children of Seir slew on that day of the children of Esau in that battle about 200 men of the people of Angeas, king of Dinhabah. And on the second day, the children of Esau came again to fight a second time with the children of Seir. And the battle was sore upon the children of Esau this second time. And it troubled them greatly on account of the children of Seir. And when the children of Esau saw that the children of Seir were more powerful than they were, some men of the children of Esau turned and assisted the children of Seir, their enemies. And there fell yet of the people of the children of Esau in the second battle 58 men of the people at Angeas, king of Dinhabah. And on the third day, the children of Esau heard that some of their brethren had turned from them to fight against them in the second battle. And the children of Esau mourned when they heard this thing. And they said, What shall we do unto our brethren who turned from us to assist the children of Seir, of Seir, our enemies? And the children of Esau again sent to Angeas, king of Dinhabah, saying, Send unto us again other men, that with them we may fight with the children of Seir, for they have already twice been heavier than we were. And Angeas again sent to the children of Esau about 600 valiant men, and they came to assist the children of Esau. And in 10 days' time, the children of Esau again waged war with the children of Seir in the wilderness of Paran. And the battle was very severe upon the children of Seir, and the children of Esau prevailed at this time over the children of Seir. And the children of Seir were smitten before the children of Esau, and the children of Esau slew them from them about 2,000 men. And all the mighty men of the children of Seir died in this battle, and there only remained their young children that were left in their cities. And all Midian and the children of the east betook themselves to flight from the battle. And they left the children of Seir and fled when they saw that the battle was severe upon them. And the children of Esau pursued all the children of the east until they reached their land. And the children of Esau slew yet of them about 250 men. And from the people of the children of Esau there fell in that battle about 30 men. But this evil came upon them through their brethren turning from them to assist the children of Seir, the Hori. And the children of Esau again heard of the evil doings of their brethren, and they again mourned on account of this thing. And it came to pass after the battle, the children of Esau turned back and came home unto Seir. And the children of Esau slew those who had remained in the land of the children of Seir. They slew also their women and little ones. They left not a soul alive except 50 young lads and damsels whom they suffered to live. And the children of Esau did not put them to death. And the lads became their slaves, and the damsels they took for women. And the children of Esau dwelt in Seir in the place of the children of Seir. And they inherited their land and took possession of it. And the children of Esau took all belonging in the land to the children of Seir, also their flocks, their bullocks, and their goods, and all belonging to the children of Seir did the children of Esau take. And the children of Esau dwelt in Seir in the place of the children of Seir unto this day. And the children of Esau divided the land into divisions to the 5 sons of Esau, according to their families. And it came to pass in those days that the children of Esau resolved to crown a king over them in the land of which they became possessed. And they said to each other, Not so, for he shall reign over us in our land, and we shall be under his counsel, and he shall fight our battles against our enemies. And they did so. And all the children of Esau swore, saying, that none of their brethren should ever reign over them, but a strange man who is not of their brethren. For the souls of all the children of Esau were embittered every man against his son, brother, and friend, on account of the evil they sustained from their brethren when they fought with the children of Seir. Therefore the sons of Esau swore, saying, from that day forward they would not choose a king from their brethren, but one from a strange land unto this day. And there was a man there from the people of Angus, king of Dinhabah. His name was Bela, the son of Beor, who was a very valiant man, beautiful and comely, and wise in all wisdom, and a man of sense and counsel. And there was none of the people of Angus like unto him. And all the children of Esau took him and anointed him, and they crowned him as a king, and they bowed down to him, and they said unto him, May the king live, may the king live. And they spread out and they spread out the sheet, and they brought him each man earrings of gold and silver, or rings or bracelets. And they made him very rich in silver and in gold, in onyx stones and bdellium. And they made him a royal throne, and they placed a regal crown upon his head. And they built a palace for him, and he dwelt therein. And he became king over all the children of Esau. And the people of Angias took their hire for their battle from the children of Esau, and they went and returned at that time to their Adonai in Dinhabah. And Bela reigned over the children of Esau 30 years, and the children of Esau dwelt in the land instead of the children of Seir, and they dwelt securely in their stead unto this day. Chapter 58. And it came to pass in the 32nd year of Yasharel going down to Mitzrayim, that is in the 71st year of the life of Yosef. In that year died Pharaoh, king of Mitzrayim, and Magron, his son, reigned in his stead. And Pharaoh commanded Yosef before his death to be a father to his son Magron, and that Magron should be under the care of Yosef and under his counsel. And all Mitzrayim consented to this thing, that Yosef should be king over them. For all the Mitzrayim loved Yosef as of their heretofore. Only Magron, the son of Pharaoh, sat upon his father's throne, and he became king in those days in his father's stead. Magron was 41 years old when he began to reign, and 40 years he reigned in Mitzrayim. And all Mitzrayim called his name Pharaoh, after the name of his father, as it was their custom to do in Mitzrayim to every king that reigned over them. And it came to pass, when Pharaoh reigned in his father's stead, he placed the laws of Mitzrayim and all the affairs of government in the hand of Yosef, as his father had commanded him. And Yosef became king over Mitzrayim, for he superintended over all Mitzrayim, and all Mitzrayim was under his care and under his counsel. For all Mitzrayim inclined to Yosef after the death of Pharaoh, and they loved him exceedingly to reign over them. But there were some people amongst them who did not like him, saying, No stranger shall reign over us. Still, the whole government of Mitzrayim devolved in those days upon Yosef after the death of Pharaoh, he being the regulator, doing as he liked throughout the land without anyone interfering. And all Mitzrayim was under the care of Yosef, and Yosef made war with all his surrounding enemies, and he subdued them. Also, all the land and all the Pelishtim unto the borders of Canaan did Yosef subdue, and they were all under his power, and they gave a yearly tax unto Yosef. And Pharaoh, king of Mitzrayim, sat upon his throne in his father's stead, but he was under the control and counsel of Yosef, as he was at first under the control of his father. Neither did he reign but in the land of Mitzrayim only, under the counsel of Yosef. But Yosef reigned over the whole country at that time, from Mitzrayim unto the great river Perath. And Yosef was successful in all his ways, and Yahuwah was with him. And Yahuwah gave Yosef additional wisdom and honor and glory, and love toward him in the hearts of the Mitzrim, and throughout the land, and Yosef reigned over the whole country 40 years. And all the countries of the Pelishtim, and Canaan, and Zidon, and on the other side of the Yarden, brought presents unto Yosef all his days. And the whole country was in the hand of Yosef. And they brought unto him a yearly tribute as it was regulated. For Yosef had fought against all his surrounding enemies and subdued them. And the whole country was in the hand of Yosef. And Yosef sat securely upon his throne in Mitzrayim, and also all his brethren, the sons of Yaakov, dwelt securely in the land all the days of Yosef, and they were fruitful and multiplied exceedingly in the land. And they served Yahuwah all their days, as their father Yaakov had commanded them. And it came to pass at the end of many days and years, when the children of Esau were dwelling quietly in their land with Bela their king, that the children of Esau were fruitful and multiplied in the land. And they resolved to go and fight with the sons of Yaakov and all Mitzrayim, and to deliver their brother Cepher, the son of Eliphaz, and his men, for they were yet in those days slaves to Yosef. And the children of Esau sent unto all the children of the east, and they made peace with them. And all the children of the east came unto them to go with the children of Esau to Mitzrayim to battle. And there came also unto them of the people of Angeas, king of Dinhabah. And they also sent unto the children of Ishmael, and they also came unto them. And all this people assembled and came unto Seir to assist the children of Esau in their battle. And this camp was very large and heavy with people, numerous as the sand of the sea, about 800,000 men, infantry and cavalry. And all these troops went down to Mitzrayim to fight with the sons of Yaakov, and they encamped by Ramses. And Yosef went forth with his brethren, with the mighty men of Mitzrayim, about 600 men, and they fought with them in the land of Ramses. And the sons of Yaakov at that time again fought with the children of Esau, in the 50th year of the sons of Yaakov going down to Mitzrayim, that is, the 30th year of the reign of Bela over the children of Esau in Seir. And Yahuwah gave all the mighty men of Esau and the children of the east into the hand of Yosef and his brethren, and the people of the children of Esau and the children of the east were smitten before Yosef. And of the people of Esau and the children of the east that were slain, there fell before the sons of Yaakov about 200,000 men, and their king Bela the son of Beor fell with them in the battle. And when the children of Esau saw that their king had fallen in battle and was dead, their hands became weak in the combat. And Yosef and his brethren and all Mitzrayim were still smiting the people of the house of Esau. And all Esau's people were afraid of the sons of Yaakov and fled from before them. And Yosef and his brethren and all Mitzrayim pursued them a day's journey. And they slew yet from them about 300 men, continuing to smite them in the road. And they afterward turned back from them. And Yosef and all his brethren returned to Mitzrayim. Not one man was missing from them. But of the Mitzrayim there fell 12 men. And when Yosef returned to Mitzrayim, he ordered Zepho and his men to be additionally bound, and they bound them in irons, and they increased their grief. And all the people of the children of Esau and the children of the east returned in shame, each unto his city, for all the mighty men that were with them had fallen in battle. And when the children of Esau saw that their king had died in battle, they hastened and took a man from the people of the children of the east. His name was Yovav, the son of Zerach, from the land of Botzrah. And they caused him to reign over them instead of Bela, their king. And Yovav sat upon the throne of Bela as king in his stead. And Yovav reigned in Edom over all the children of Esau 10 years. And the children of Esau went no more to fight with the sons of Yaakov from that day forward. For the sons of Esau knew the valor of the sons of Yaakov, and they were greatly afraid of them. But from that day forward, the children of Esau hated the sons of Yaakov, and the hatred and enmity were very strong between them all the days until this day. And it came to pass after this, at the end of 10 years, Yovav, the son of Zerach, from Botzrah, died. And the children of Esau took a man whose name was Shusham, from the land of Teman, and they made him king over them instead of Yovav. And Shusham reigned in Edom over all the children of Esau for 20 years. And Yosef, king of Mitzrayim, and his brethren, and all the children of Yasharel dwelt securely in Mitzrayim in those days, together with all the children of Yosef and his brethren, having no hindrance or evil accident. And the level and the land, and the land of Mitzrayim was at that time at rest from war in the days of Yosef and his brethren. Chapter 59. And these are the names of the sons of Yasharel who dwelt in Mitzrayim, who had come with Yaakov. All the sons of Yaakov came unto Mitzrayim, every man with his household. The children of Leah were Reuben, Shimon, Levi, Yehuda, Yashar, and Zebulun, and their sister Dinah. And the sons of Rachel were Yosef and Benjamin. And the sons of Zilpah, the handmaid of Leah, were Gad and Asher. And the sons of Bilhah, the handmaid of Rachel, were Dan and Naphtali. And these were their offspring that were born unto them in the land of Canaan before they came unto Mitzrayim with their father Yaakov. The sons of Reuben were Hanok, Palu, Hetzron, and Carmi. And the sons of Shimon were Yemuel, Yamin, Ohad, Yakin, Zochar, and Shaul, the son of the Canaanite woman. And the children of Levi were Gershon, Kohath, and Merari, and their sister Yocheved, who was born unto them in their going down to Mitzrayim. And the sons of Yehuda were Onan, Shelach, Peretz, and Zerach. And and Onan died in the land of Canaan. And the sons of Peretz were Hetzron and Hamul. And the sons of Yishakar were Tola, Puah, Yov, and Shimron. And the sons of Zebulun were Sered, Elon, and Yakalel, and the son of Dan was Shushim. And the sons of Naphtali were Yaksael, Guni, Yetzer, and Shilem. And the sons of Gad were Ziphion, Hagi, Shuni, Etzbon, Eri, Arvadi, and Areli. And the children of Asher were Yimna, Yeshva, Yishvi, Beriah, and their sister Serach. And the sons of Beriah were Heber and Makilel. And the sons of Benjamin were Bela, Becher, Ashbel, Gera, Naaman, Echi, Rosh, Mupim, Kupim, and Ard. And the sons of Yosef that were born unto him in Mitzrayim were Manasseh and Ephraim. And all the souls that went forth from the loins of Yaakov were 70 souls. These are they who came with Yaakov their father unto Mitzrayim to dwell there. And Yosef and all his brethren dwelt securely in Mitzrayim. And they ate of the best of Mitzrayim all the days of the life of Yosef. And Yosef lived in the land of Mitzrayim 93 years. And Yosef reigned over all Mitzrayim 80 years. And when the days of Yosef drew nigh that he should die, he sent and called for his brethren and all his father's household. And they all came together and sat before him. And Yosef said unto his brethren and unto the whole of his father's household, Behold, I die. And Elohim will surely visit you and bring you up from this land to the land which he swore to your fathers to give unto them. And it shall be when Elohim shall visit you to bring you up from here to the land of your fathers, then bring up my bones with you from here. And Yosef made the sons of Yasharel swear for their seed after them, saying, Elohim will surely visit you, and you shall bring up my bones with you from here. And it came to pass after this that Yosef died in that year, the 71st year of Yasharel going down to Mitzrayim. And Yosef was 110 years old when he died in the land of Mitzrayim. And all his brethren and all his servants rose up, and they embalmed Yosef, as was their custom. And his brethren and all Mitzrayim mourned over him for 70 days. And they put Yosef in a coffin filled with spices and all sorts of perfume. And they buried him by the side of the river, that is, Shechor. And his sons and all his brethren, and the whole of his father's household, made a 7-day mourning for him. And it came to pass, after the death of Yosef, all the Mitzrayim began in those days to rule over the children of Yasharel. And Pharaoh, king of Mitzrayim, who reigned in his father's stead, took all the laws of Mitzrayim and conducted the whole government of Mitzrayim under his counsel, and he reigned securely over his people. Chapter 60. And when the year came round, being the 72nd year from Yasharel going down to Mitzrayim, after the death of Yosef, Cepher, the son of Eliphaz, the son of Isu, fled from Mitzrayim, he and his men, and they went away. And he came to Africa, which is Dinhabah, to Angeas, king of Africa. And Angeas received them with great honor, and he made Cepher the captain of his host. And Cepher found favor in the sight of Angeas, and in the sight of his people. And Cepher was captain of the host to Angeas, king of Africa, for many days. And Cepher enticed Angeas, king of Africa, to collect all his army to go and fight with the Mitzrayim, and with the sons of Yaakov, and to avenge of them the cause of his brethren. But Angeas would not listen to Cepher to do this thing. For Angeas knew the strength of the sons of Yaakov, and what they had done to his army in their warfare with the children of Isu. And Cepher was in those days very great in the sight of Angeas and in the sight of all his people. And he continually enticed them to make war against Mitzrayim, but they would not. And it came to pass in those days, there was in the land of Kittim a man in the city of Puzimna, whose name was Uzu, and he became degenerately deified by the children of Kittim. And the man died and had no son, only one daughter, whose name was Jeniah. And the damsel was exceedingly beautiful, comely, and intelligent. There was none seen like unto her for beauty and wisdom throughout the land. And the people of Angeas, king of Africa, saw her, and they came and praised her unto him. And Angeas sent to the children of Kittim, and he requested to take her unto himself for a woman. And the people of Kittim consented to give her unto him for a woman. And when the messengers of Angeas were going forth from the land of Kittim to take their journey, behold, the messengers of Turnus, king of Bebentu, came unto Kittim. For Turnus, king of Bebentu, also sent his messengers to request Jeniah for him, to take unto himself for a woman. For all his men had also praised her to him. Therefore he sent all his servants unto her. And the servants of Turnus came to Kittim, and they asked for Jeniah, to be taken unto Turnus, their king, for a woman. And the people of Kittim said unto them, We cannot give her, because Angeas, king of Africa, desired her to take her unto him for a woman before you came, and that we should give her unto him. And now, therefore, we cannot do this thing to deprive Angeas of the damsel in order to give her unto Turnus. For we are greatly afraid of Angeas, lest he come in battle against us and destroy us. And Turnus, your Adonai, will not be able to deliver us from his hand. And when the messengers of Turnus heard all the words of the children of Kittim, they turned back to their Adonai and told him all the words of the children of Kittim. And the children of Kittim sent a memorial to Angeas, saying, Behold, Turnus has sent for Jania, to take her unto him for a woman. And thus have we answered him. And we heard that he has collected his whole army to go to war against you. And he intends to pass by the road of Sardunia to fight against your brother Lucas. And after that he will come to fight against you. And Angeas heard the words of the children of Kittim, which they sent to him in the record, and his anger was kindled. And he rose up and assembled his whole army, and came through the islands of the sea, the road to Sardunia, unto his brother Lucas, king of Sardunia. And Niblos, the son of Lucas, heard that his uncle Angeas was coming, and he went out to meet him with a heavy army, and he kissed him and embraced him. And Niblos said unto Angeas, When you ask my father after his welfare, when I shall go with you to fight with Turnus, ask of him to make me captain of his host. And Angeas did so. And he came unto his brother, and his brother came to meet him, and he asked him after his welfare. And Angeas asked his brother Lucas after his welfare, and to make his son Niblos captain of his host. And Lucas did so. And Angeas and his brother Lucas rose up, and they went toward Turnus to battle. And there was with them a great army and heavy people. And he came in ships, and they came into the province of Ashtarosh. And behold, Turnus came toward them, for he went forth to Sardunia, and intended to destroy it, and afterward to pass on from there to Angeas to fight with him. And Angeas and Lucas, his brother, met Turnus in the valley of Canopia, and the battle was strong and mighty between them in that place. And the battle was severe upon Lucas, king of Sardunia, and all his army fell. And Niblos, his son, fell also in that battle. And his uncle Angeas commanded his servants, and they made a golden coffin for Niblos, and they put him into it. And Angeas again waged battle toward Turnus. And Angeas was stronger than he, and he slew him, and he smote all his people with the edge of the sword. And Angeas avenged the cause of Niblos, his brother's son, and the cause of the army of his brother Lucas. And when Turnus died, the hand of those that survived the battle became weak, and they fled from before Angeas and Lucas, his brother. And Angeas and his brother Lucas pursued them unto the high road, which is between Alphanu and Roma. And they slew the whole army of Turnus with the edge of the sword. And Lucas, king of Sardunia, commanded his servants that they should make a coffin of brass, and that they should place therein the body of his son Niblos. And they buried him in that place. And they built upon it a high tower there upon the high road. And they called its name after the name of Niblos unto this day. And they also buried Turnus, king of Bebentu, there in that place with Niblos. And behold, upon the high road between Alphanu and Roma, the grave of Niblos is on one side, and the grave of Turnus on the other side, and the pavements between them unto this day. And when Niblos was buried, Lucas, his father, returned with his army to his land, Sardunia. And Angeas, his brother, king of Africa, went with his people unto the city of Bimbentu, that is the city of Turnus. And the inhabitants of Bimbentu heard of his fame, and they were greatly afraid of him. And they went forth to meet him with weeping and supplication. And the inhabitants of Bimbentu entreated of Angeas not to slay them, nor destroy their city. And he did so. For Bimbentu was in those days reckoned as one of the cities of the children of Kittim. Therefore he did not destroy the city. But from that day forward, the troops of the king of Africa would go to Kittim to spoil and plunder it, and whenever they went. Zepho, the captain of the host of Angeas, would go with them. And it was after this that Angeas turned with his army, and they came to the city of Puznimna, excuse me, Puzimna. And Angeas took thence Jania, the daughter of Uzu, for a woman, and brought her unto his city, unto Africa. Chapter 61. And it came to pass at that time, Pharaoh, king of Mitzrayim, commanded all his people to make for him a strong palace in Mitzrayim. And he also commanded the sons of Yaakov to assist the Mitzrayim in the building. And the Mitzrayim made a beautiful and elegant palace for a royal habitation. And he dwelt therein. And he renewed his government, and he reigned securely. And Zebulun, the son of Yaakov, died in that year. That is the 72nd year of the going down of Yasharel to Mitzrayim. And Zebulun died 114 years old, and was put into a coffin and given into the hands of his children. And in the 75th year died his brother Shimon. He was 120 years old at his death, and he was also put into a coffin and given into the hands of his children. And Zepho, the son of Eliphaz, the son of Isu, captain of the host, to Angeas king of Dinhabah, was still daily enticing Angeas to prepare for battle to fight with the sons of Yaakov in Mitzrayim. And Angeas was unwilling to do this thing, for his servants had related to him all the might of the sons of Yaakov, what they had done unto them in their battle with the children of Isu. And Zepho was in those days daily enticing Angeas to fight with the sons of Yaakov in those days. And after some time, Angeas hearkened to the words of Zepho, and consented to him to fight with the sons of Yaakov in Mitzrayim. And Angeas got all his people in order, a people numerous as the sand, which is upon the seashore. And he formed his resolution to go to Mitzrayim to battle. And amongst the servants of Angeas was a youth 15 years old. Balaam, the son of Beor, was his name. And the youth was very wise, and understood the art of witchcraft. And Angeas said unto Balaam, Conjure for us, I pray you, with witchcraft, that we may know who will prevail in this battle to which we are now proceeding. And Balaam ordered that they should bring him wax, and he made thereof the likeness of chariots and horsemen, representing the army of Angeas and the army of Mitzrayim. And he put them in the cunningly prepared waters that he had for that purpose. And he took in his hand the boughs of myrtle trees, and he exercised his cunning, and he joined them over the water. And there appeared unto him in the water the resembling images of the hosts of Angeas, falling before the resembling images of the Mitzrayim and the sons of Yaakov. And Balaam told this thing to Angeas, and Angeas despaired, and did not arm himself to go down to Mitzrayim to battle, and he remained in his city. And when Zepho, the son of Eliphaz, saw that Angeas despaired of going forth to battle with the Mitzrayim, Zepho fled from Angeas from Africa, and he went and came unto Kittim. And all the people of Kittim received him with great honor, and they hired him to fight their battles all the days. And Zepho became exceedingly rich in those days, and the troops of the king of Africa still spread themselves in those days. And the children of Kittim assembled and went to Mount Kuptizia on account of the troops of Angeas, king of Africa, who were advancing upon them. And it was one day that Zepho lost a young heifer, and he went to seek it, and he heard it lowing round about the mountain. And Zepho went, and he saw, and behold, there was a large cave at the bottom of the mountain, and there was a great stone there at the entrance of the cave. And Zepho split the stone, and he came into the cave, and he looked, and behold, a large animal was devouring the ox. From the middle upward it resembled a man, and from the middle downward it resembled an animal. And Zepho rose up against the animal and slew it with swords. And the inhabitants of Kittim heard of this thing, and they rejoiced exceedingly, and they said, What shall we do unto this man, who has slain this animal that devoured our cattle? And they all assembled to consecrate one day in the year to him. And they called the name thereof Cepher, after his name. And they brought unto him drink offerings year after year on that day. And they brought unto him gifts. At that time, Janiah, the daughter of Uzu, woman of King Angeas, became ill, and her illness was heavily felt by Angeas and his officers. And Angeas said unto his wise men, what shall I do to Janiah, and how shall I heal her from her illness? And his wise men said unto him, because the air of our country is not like the air of the land of Kittim, and our water is not like their water, therefore from this has the queen become ill. For through the change of air and water she became ill, and also because in her country she drank only the water which came from Perma, which her ancestors had brought up with bridges. And Angeas commanded his servants, and they brought unto him in vessels of the waters of Perma belonging to Kittim, and they weighed those waters with all the waters of the land of Africa, and they found those waters lighter than the waters of Africa. And Angeas saw this thing, and he commanded all his officers to assemble the hewers of stone in thousands and 10,000s, and they hewed stone without number. And the builders came, and they built an exceedingly strong bridge, and they conveyed the spring of water from the land of Kittim unto Africa. And those waters were for Janiah the queen, and for all her concerns, to drink from and to bake, wash, and bathe therewith, and also to water therewith all seed from which food can be obtained, and all fruit of the ground. And the king commanded that they should bring of the soil of Kittim in large ships, and they also brought stones to build therewith. And the builders built palaces for Janiah the queen, and the queen became healed of her illness. And at the revolution of the year, the troops of Africa continued coming to the land of Kittim to plunder as usual. And Zepho, son of Eliphaz, heard their report. And he gave orders concerning them, and he fought with them, and they fled before him, and he delivered the land of Kittim from them. And the children of Kittim saw the valor of Zepho, and the children of Kittim resolved, and they made Zepho king over them. And he became king over them. And while he reigned, they went to subdue the children of Tubal, and all the surrounding islands. And their king, Zepho, went at their head, and they made war with Tubal and the islands. And they subdued them. And when they returned from battle, they renewed his government for him. And they built for him a very large palace for his royal habitation and seat. And they made a large throne for him. And Zepho reigned over the whole land of Kittim and over the land of Italia 50 years. That is the end of chapter 61. Psalms, Tehilliym, chapter 75. To the chief musician, Al-Tashith, a mizmor or song of Asaph. Unto you, O Elohim, do we give thanks. Unto you do we give thanks, for that your name is near your wondrous works declare. When I shall receive the assembly, I will judge uprightly. The earth and all the inhabitants thereof are dissolved. I bear up the pillars of it. Selah. I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly, and to the wicked, lift not up the horn. Lift not up your horn on high. Speak not with a stiff neck. For promotion comes neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But Elohim is the judge. He puts down one and sets up another. For in the hand of Yahuwah there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he pours out of the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. But I will declare forever. I will sing praises to the Elohim of Yaakov. All the horns of the wicked also will I cut off, but the horns of the righteous shall be exalted. All praise and glory to the Most High Yah, our Father, our Creator, the one true Elohim, Yahuwah, in the name of the Son, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Thank you so much for following along, and I pray this is a blessing to you and that it's honoring our Father. And I hope that you continue to study and read for yourself. And may this be a restful Shabbat. Shabbat does mean rest. So may this be a wonderful Shabbat for you. And I will see you in the next reading. Shalom.